Love needs a heart. Chinese characters are pictographic symbols of spoken words. Chinese calligraphy is a piece of art which shows the history and the beauty of Chinese characters. In other words, the development of calligraphy exposed the evolution of Chinese characters. Now let's see the development of calligraphy to feel its history and beauty. In the ancient time, most of characters were written on oracle bones, or were inscriptions on bronze vessels found in the Shang and Zhou dynasty. During the late warring states, Qin, Han, Wei, Jin, northern and southern dynasties, official cursive writing and the regular scripts developed. Thus, a multi-script was used for different regions and for different times, and this diversity led newer forms. The aesthetic appeal was already present in the inscriptions on oracle bones and bronzes. Numerous calligraphers emerged in the Jin, Sui, and Tang dynasties, and most notable was the establishment of certain models and rules for cursive and regular script. The conventions of the Jin and Tang dynasties continue into Song, Yuan, and Ming, with a focus on the expression of personal feeling and incorporation of poetic and artistic genius. According to the evolution of Chinese characters, we can find them a combination of form, sound, and meaning, which you can think about it by part. However, in the 1950s and 1960s, the government of the People's Republic of China in mainland promoted simplified Chinese characters for use in printing, in an attempt to increase literacy and efficiency. Simplified characters form were created by decreasing the number of strokes and simplifying the forms of a sizable proportion of traditional characters. Indeed, they are more convenient and easier to learn and use in daily life, but meanwhile, some of them lost their original meanings. And there are 3 examples. In addition, because of the growth of the economy, we have lost a lot of traditional cultures, and I think the most important one is traditional Chinese characters. The development of them also shows the change of our civilization. Traditional Chinese characters is a good aspect of Chinese identity because it represents the wisdom of our ancestors. A lot of history, stories, and meanings which simplified characters cannot express. Now, more and more people think that in mainland China, people should restore some traditional Chinese characters which have meaning of culture. And we have interviewed some people. Let's see what do they think about this issue.
When I was a student, I think I prefer the simplified Chinese because it is really easy to write. But now I think everyone is using computers, so I think I prefer both. I choose both.
Okay, I can write in simplified Chinese, but not the traditional. But for me, I think the traditional Chinese more meaningful for the culture, and I think it's good for us to go back to the traditional because it's just more for the culture-wise, it's more meaningful.
I think I prefer the traditional because it has a deeper meaning and you can get more out of the character. It's nice, the simplified version's easier to read, but I think you get some deeper meaning with the traditional character.
Actually, most of mainland Chinese people can read traditional characters and still handwrite using simplified characters now. But we sincerely hope that we can also use the traditional characters in mainland China.